Since YouTube wants to continue this nonsense and take down my videos because of copyright nonsense or bullshit, in my personal opinion, I am now forced to make this video, which showcases my thoughts overall on Teen Titans Earth 1. Hope you guys enjoy. So, for my thoughts on Teen Titans Earth 1 Volume 1, I'm gonna keep it short and simple and not drag on for a bit. At the same time, I'm not going to spoil anything in case if you guys want to pick up the volume and check it out for yourselves. So with that being said, let's get started with my thoughts on this volume. Now, let's talk about story for this. The story is meh. Yeah, I'm not kidding, it's meh, but in a good way, not a bad way, because it's still enjoyable to read. The problem is, or at least for me, is this volume feels like a setup for Volume 2. Yeah, I'm not kidding. In fact, I would go as far as to say that this is a prologue to the overall story that is supposed to revolve around the Teen Titans in Earth 1. Which, to me, that's a little bit bad. I do enjoy the mystery aspect that they have for this volume, because to me it does feel like a mystery book, but not completely. It's still a superhero comic, but I don't know, it feels more of a mystery than a superhero because they're not really doing anything superhero-ish in this volume. It's just a group of teenagers who suddenly got their superpowers and they just don't know how. That's all I'm going to say about the story. I'm not going to spoil anything else. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say about the story. Oh, wait. I do, actually. One more thing about the story. It's kind of a spoiler, but at the same time it's not. I personally don't like the way how the main characters, who are soon to be the Teen Titans, oh, by the way, they're not considered the Teen Titans in this volume. Chances are they're going to be considered the Teen Titans probably Volume 3 if DC wants that. But for now, they're not considered the Teen Titans. So, back to what I was saying, I don't like the way how they got their powers in here. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't. It feels stupid. But anyway, let's talk about the characters. The characters feel one-dimensional. They really do. With the exception of Starfire and Raven. And here's why. Starfire and Raven rarely got screen time. At all. So, yeah, those are my reasons of why Starfire and Raven are not one-dimensional. Because they rarely even show up in there. As for the rest, I can pretty much sum up who they are in a bunch of, probably like 2 or 3 words, with the exception of one. So let's start with Cyborg. He is basically a jock with mommy issues. Beast Boy is a shy nerd that comes from a loving and caring family. Jericho is basically a social outcast who, what else does he do? Let me see. Yeah, an antisocial outcast who the majority of the time spends his time alone without anybody. And then we have Tara. The funny thing about Tara is I just can't sum up who she is. Now, you probably think that's a good thing. In fact, that's actually a bad thing. A very bad thing, or at least the way how they set it up in here. Because a three-dimensional character, yeah, you can't sum this person up with a couple of words, but at least you know who this person is kind of trying to be and who this person is. I don't know who Tara is in this comic. In fact, I don't even know who she's trying to be. At first, I thought she was going to be the rebellious girl. And then it feels like she's trying to be the alpha girl. I just don't really know. I strongly believe that she's trying to be rebellious, but the way how it's executed in this book, it's But anyway, that's all I really have to say about the, the volume. It's good. It actually had a good start, but from that point on, it felt down, or at least it fell downhill for me. I don't know. Will I be picking up Volume 2? Of course, because I'm still curious. I still have questions that I want to be answered, and hopefully they answer this in the Volume 2. If not, then chances are I'm not getting Volume 3, because I don't want to pay for an incomplete story. And by incomplete, I mean these volumes don't feel like they have complete stories. These are just chunks of just one story, if you get what I mean. So think of it as, oh, we have a huge story, and we're going to cut this by 3. The first third, we're going to sell it as Volume 1. The second third is Volume 2, and then the third is Volume 3. That's basically what this feels like. Volume 1 is just the prologue of whatever story is going to happen. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Teen Titans Earth 1.